So without further ado, please allow me to introduce today's celebrity hosts who will announce the 2014 Canadian Screen Award nominees. Catherine Winnick is a hugely talented actor who's also a Taekwondo and karate black belt. She does her own stunts. She's now starring as the warrior maiden Lagertha in the hot new History Channel series Vikings, a continuing leading dramatic role for which I am now delighted to announce she's been nominated for a Canadian Screen Award today. Please give it up for Catherine Winnick. And Saskatchewan-born star David Sutcliffe may be best known for his role in Gilmore Girls, but these days he plays Detective Aidan Black on the fabulous new CBC show Cracked, for which continuing leading dramatic role I can now announce he is today nominated for a Canadian Screen Award. David Sutcliffe.
Over to you guys.
Thank you. It's great to be here. It's great to see so many people. It's exciting.
Well, I'm honored to be here, and especially my local town. I'm from Toronto, so thank you for having us. Thanks for coming out.
All right, well, let's get started. First, I'm supposed to ask everyone to please hold your applause until all the nominees have been announced. And let's go. The nominees for the Shaw Media Award for Best Performance by an Actress in a Continuing Leading Dramatic Television Role are Michelle Thrush in Blackstone, Meg Tilly in Bomb Girls, Helene Joy in Murdoch Mysteries, who I think is here, Tatiana Maslany in Orphan Black, and Catherine Winnick in Vikings. There we go.
Thank you. Well, I guess now we're about to find out who our competition is. So, thank you, David. It's my turn now. The nominees for the Shaw Media Award for Best Performance by an Actor in a Continuing Leading Dramatic Role are Sam Huntington for Being Human, Francois Arnault for Bourgeois, David Sutcliffe for Cracked. Congratulations, David. Hugh Dillon for Flashpoint, Ben Bass for Ricky Blue.
Nominees for Best Performance by an Actor in a Featured Supporting Role in a Dramatic Television Program or Series are Sergio DeZio for Flashpoint, Jordan Javaris for Orphan Black, Michael Mandow, Orphan Black, who I think is also here, Kevin Hatchard, Orphan Black, Matt Gordon, Rookie Blue. Is Matt here? Where's Matt?
I actually think we have a lot of good attendance. People are here. So I know the nominees for Best Performance by an Actress in a Feature Supporting Role in a Dramatic Program or Series. Sherry Miracle in Blackstone, who's here, I believe. Luvia Peterson in Continuum, Claudia Black in Haven, Maria Dole Kennedy in Orphan Black, and Priscilla Faya in Rookie Blue, who's also here. And the nominees for the Best Performance in a Children's or Youth Program or Series are Dylan Everett, who's here from Degrassi, Monroe Chambers, who's also here, Degrassi, Michael Murphy, Life with Boys, Brendan Mayer, Mr. Young, Dylan Everett, Winging It.
Best Performance in a Guest Role, Dramatic Series. The nominees are Rick Roberts in Cracked, Sean Doyle, Flashpoint, Molly Parker, Motive, Natalie Lazinska, Orphan Black, and Michael Mandow in Rookie Blue.
And the nominees for the Best Host or Interviewer in News Information Program or Series are, flip the page, Peter Mansbridge in CBS News Mansbridge One-on-One, Erica Johnson in CBS News Marketplace, Evan Solomon in CBS News Network Power and Politics with Evan Solomon, Victor Malarick in W5 Throwaway Children, Peter Callaghan in War of 1812, Been There, Won That, who's here with us today.
And this is the Bell Media Award for Best Performance by an Actor in a Continuing Leading Comedic Role. The nominees are Jason Priestley in Call Me Fritz, Gavin Crawford in Gavin Crawford's Wild West, Jesse Camacho in Less Than Kind, who is here, Jerry D. and Mr. D, who is also here, and Ron James, who is here in The Ron James Show.
The nominees for the Bell Media Award for Best Performance by an Actress in a Continuing Leading Comedic Role are Tracy Dawson for Call Me Fitz, Nancy Sorrell in Less Than Kind, Wendy Meldrum in Less Than Kind, Carrie Lynn Niels in Seed. David, it's so great when there's so many people that are attending and you hear all the yes, yes.
That's it. Well, you can speak to it. It's exciting to be nominated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Best performance by an actor in a featured supporting role or guest role in a comedic series. The nominees are Andrew Chang in Gavin Crawford's Wild West, Tyler Johnson in Less Than Kind, Nicholas Campbell in Less Than Kind, or I think is here, Colin Cunningham, Less Than Kind, and Pat Thornton in Satisfaction. Pat is here, too. Where's Pat?
The nominees for the Best Performance by an Actress in a Featured Supporting Role or Guest Role in a Comedic Series: Amy Sloan in Call Me Fitz, Quancitia Hamilton in Call Me Fitz, Bette McDonald in Mr. D, Nikki Payne in Satisfaction, Laura DeCartier in Seed, who's here with us.
Best performance in a variety or sketch comedy program or series, individual or ensemble. The nominees are A Tribe Called Red in 20th Annual Inspire Awards, Psy in 2013 Much Music Video Awards, Michael Bublé in the Juno Awards 2013, Rick Mercer in the Rick Mercer Report, Kelly Lee Evans in Studio 14 Sessions.
Best Variety or Sketch Comedy Program or Series are Roberta Jameson and Jennifer Podemski, who's here with us today, for the 20th Annual Inspire Awards. Andy Nullman, Bruce Hills, Evie Regeef, Gilbert Rosen, Robbie Praw, Sylvie Arbor for Funny as Hell, a Just for Laughs show. Andy Nullman, Brett Sheitz, Bruce Hills, Gilbert Rosen, Robbie Praw, Sylvie Arbor for Just for Laughs All Access The Muppets All-Star Comedy Gala. Gerald Lutz, Rick Mercer, Tom Stanley for Rick Mercer Report, who's also both here with us today, Jennifer Ritchie, Michael Donovan, Peter McBain, Stephen Deneur for This Hour Has 22 Minutes.
The Bell Media Award for Best Comedy Program or Series. The nominees are Call Me Fritz, Gavin Crawford's Wild West, Mr. D, Seed, and Tiny Plastic Men.
The nominees for the Shaw Media Award for Best Dramatic Series are Blackstone, Bomb Girls, Flashpoint, Motive, and Orphan Black.
And since we don't have time to announce all the categories this morning, we'll go straight to the tallies for the most television nominations per show. This year, each of these shows garnered 5 Canadian Screen Award nominations. Borealis, Degrassi, Gavin Crawford's Wild West, Mr. D, Perfect Storms, Rick Mercer Report, Saving Hope, and World Without End. 5 nominees each. Congratulations.
Okay, and these shows got 6 nominations each. Bomb Girls, Global News, Hockey Night in Canada, the Juno Awards 2013, Satisfaction, and Vikings.
And with 7 nominations each, The Borgias, CBC News, The National, and CTV News.
Eight nominations each go to Call Me Fitz, Flashpoint, and Seed.
And 9 nominations for Rookie Blue. And 12 nominations for Less Than Kind.
And the biggest number of nominations for a show this year is 14. And that's for Orphan Black.
All right, so let's go from television to digital media. Nominees, Best Performance in a Program or Series Produced for Digital Media are Dylan Casey for Backpackers, Pat Thornton for Everyone's Famous, Katie Boland for Long Story Short, Missy Peregrine for Rookie Blue in Session, and Gregory Smith, Rookie Blue in Session.
The nominees for the Best Original Program or Series Produced for Digital Media Fiction, presented with the participation of Independent Production Fund, are Andrew Bush, Angus Swante, and Walter Forsyth for Everyone's Famous, Jared Kiesel for Letterkenny Problems, David Legel and Jeff Lepere for Space Janitors, Ali Liebert, Andrew Burke, Fiona Vrome, Joel Skurrock, Giovanna Huguet, Michelle Wallet, Nicholas Carella, Nicholas Simon, Paul Jourdain for True Heroines, and Mike Fly for Versus Valerie. That was a mouthful.
All right, from digital to film, and we begin with the documentaries. The nominees for the Ted Rogers Best Feature-Length Documentary are Hi-Ho Mistahay by Alanis Obamsawin, Annette Clark, and Ravita Din. My Prairie Home by Chelsea McMullen, Leah Marin, and Silva Basmagian. People of Feather by Joel Heath. Vanishing Point, Julia Such, Stephen Smith, David Christensen. Watermark by Edward Bertinsky, Jennifer Bashwal, Nicholas DePoncier, Daniel Iron, who is here, I believe.
We watched them on multiple platforms, but hopefully we get to see it on the giant screen first. We kick off the feature film acting categories with the nominees for performance by an actor in a leading role. They are Gabrielle Arcan in Dismantlement, Jake Gyllenhaal in Enemy, Daniel Radcliffe in F Word, Brendan Gleeson in Grand Seduction, and Raquesh Tailang in Siddharth.
Performance by an actress in a leading role. The nominees are Tatiana Maslany in Cass and Dillon, Cara G. in Empire of Dirt, Gabrielle Marianne Rivard in Gabrielle, Jenawahari Devry Jacobs in Rhymes for Young Ghouls, and Isabelle Gerard in Rouge Sa, which means blood red. How'd I do?
First of all, I hope we get everybody's names right. We just got this literally 10 minutes before we walked in, so apologies if I'm not pronouncing it right, but I'm trying my best. The nominees for the performance of an actor in a supporting role are Jay Baruchel in Art of the Steal, Andre Laundrie in Gabrielle, Gordon Pinsent in Grand Seduction, Pierre-Yves Cardinal in Tom of the Farm, and Marc Labrouche in Whitewash.
Performance by an actress in a supporting role. Florence Blaine, L'Autre Maison. Jennifer Podemsky, Empire of Dirt, who is here. Sarah Gadden in Enemy. Mackenzie Davis, The F Word. Evelyn Brochu, Tom à la Ferme, Tom at the Farm.
The original screenplay, sponsored by Harold Greenberg Fund. Jonathan Schobel in Art of the Steal. Hi, Jonathan. He's here with us. Sebastian Pilet in Dismantlement. Shannon Masters in Empire of Dirt. Richie Mehta in Siddharth. Emmanuel Hoth de Marinay and Mark Tulin in Whitewash.
And the nominees for adapted screenplay. Javier Guillon, Enemy. Elaine Masti, The F Word. Ken Scott, Michael Dowse, The Grand Seduction. Michel Marc Bouchard, Xavier Dolan, Tom at the Farm. Robert Lepage, Triptyque.
The nominees for Achievement in Direction, an award sponsored by Pinewood Toronto Studios, are Sebastian Pilet for Dismantlement, Dennis Villeneuve for Enemy, Michael Dowse for F Word, Xavier Dolan for Tom of the Farm, and Pedro Pires and Robert Lepage for Triptych.
Best Animated Short, The End of Pinky, Claire Blanchet, Michael Fukushima. Gloria Victoria, Theodore Ushev and Marc Bertrand. Hollowland, Michel Craneau, Uri Craneau, Dora Benasilio, Marc Bertrand, Marie Bro. Impromptu, Bruce Alcock, Annette Clark, Michael Fukushima, Tina Willette. Subconscious Password, Chris Landreth, Marcy Page, Mark Smith, who is with us. Or Chris Landreth, I'm sorry.
And now, the record 8 nominees for the Best Motion Picture Award, sponsored by William F. White International and Comweb Group. The Dismantlement, produced by Bernadette Payer and Mark Dowell. Empire of Dirt, produced by Jennifer Podemsky, who's in attendance. Enemy, produced by Kim McGraw, Luke Derry, Miguel Afara, Neve Fishman, and Sari Friedland. The F Word, produced by Andre Rouleau, David Gross, and Macdara Kelleher, who's in attendance. Gabrielle, produced by Kim McGraw and Luke Deary. The Grand Seduction, produced by Barbara Doran and Roger Frappier. Oh. Wait, I'm not done. Still in that same category is Maïna, produced by Corinne Martin, Michelle Poulette, and Yves Fortin, and Tom of the Farm, produced by Charles Gelibe, Nathaniel Karmitz, and Xavier Dolan. I hope I got that. I hope I got that.
And there are more film nominations you'll see shortly at academy.ca. First, we want to let you know which pictures received the most nominations. Just to recap, Le Démantèlement, 5 nominations. Empire of Dirt, 5 nominations. And The F Word, 5 nominations.
Films with 6 nominations: Gabrielle, Maïna, and The Mortal Instruments, City of Bones, producer Don Camerday, who's here with us today. And there's only one film with 8 nominations, and that is Tom at the Farm.
And with 10 nominations, Enemy, producer Neve Fishman. That has the most feature film nominations in the 2014 Canadian Screen Awards. Congratulations.
I want to give a big congratulations to all the nominees. And right now, please, you can make your way towards the stage for a photo op. And thank you all for coming. The press conference is wrapped.
Thank you.